And today we're back on the Spinalcraft server doing some more shader work today. I thought I would take a tour of Spawn and show you all what it looks like with amazing lighting. This here is the dragon egg statue room from our original event on June 21st. Little altar that they made up with the dragon egg. Has some, I don't know if you can see it. I don't have any blocks. Do I have a block? I do. Alright, I can't hide it. I gotta do this. Alright. You got some end stone down there, glowstone, and then of course the pillar with the portal on it with the dragon egg. The room itself is actually shaped to look like an Eye of Ender, which is really great from the map. It looks like an Eye of Ender too. It's fantastic. This is our slip house. Well, let me start in the middle here. This middle building here is our spawn building. This is where everyone who joins the server spawns. The bottom middle of it here is our portal, which links to our nether hub. And then on either side of it, there are stairways up. Here we go. And this is where new characters spawn. You know, it just comes through and you list our officers. Our server owner, I am Parker. His co-admin is Fanboat, a good friend of his. They're fantastic when it comes to maintaining the server. Then we've got actually two officers right now, KD and Alf. And then we've got a couple of moderators, Dragomer, Chris, and Kristen, who really is just Kristen. Zuggy, Lightgazer, who does a fantastic trivia game every Friday for the players on the server, and Gold Dragon, who I've spoken about a couple times. He also was running a build competition for the server, just kind of give people something to do for a little bit. Either side of the spawn you can exit out and come around. We have a couple of community buildings that were built, and I'll go back to the second one that I was at. That, of course, is the statue for the killing of the dragon. This here is our slip house. It looks a little disorganized, but it's really not. This building has 2 floors, I believe. There is a plugin that is only on our server. In fact, our server admin owner created it, called Slip. And what it does is it allows you to place a sign down, and if you type the word pound slip and on the sign and then hit enter, what it will do is it will put, hi Nate Brad, it will put the word slip above Nate Brad, or your name in this case, and you right click on it and it teleports you to wherever you put the opposite side of this. So it's like your own miniature teleport, which is really cool. So when new players log into the server, they walk away from that building over there. And let me... What was that? Huh. Something exploded. This is what I wanted to do. Turn chat off so I could talk here. So players walk from the new building here. They come into Slip House. They can pick up 2 signs. They place one anywhere on a wall in here, and then they can take the other one, put it in their pocket, and go off into the world and become their own men or women or transgendered, whichever makes them happy. Then at the other side, they do the same thing. They go through, they type the word # slip on another sign, and then, you know, bam, they can teleport back and forth. So it gives new players who might be otherwise abandoned out in the world an easy way to get back to spawn. This building right here was built by Lightgazer. I cannot remember who designed it. I am 4KY. He's actually a YouTuber, and if you look at the link below, I have a link to his channel. He was the designer for the building. This is a post office of sorts. Doesn't look like any post office the US has. Government builds some crappy post offices. But anyway, everyone here has a chest, and you go through in your chest and people put stuff in it. This These chests are set up so that only the person whose name is on them can open the chest and take stuff out. And it's nice because if I go and I do a transaction with somebody and I want to drop off, you know, I need them to pay me, but I don't have time to wait for them, or I make a delivery and they need to come back and pay me, then they can do it in this mailbox here. Also, Light Gazer, the gentleman who does the contest, he drops off prizes here. You can see I won a stack of packed ice, which is really nice. This building back over here on the other side is, and you can tell it's raining. It's a little foggy. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the... Well, I don't want to brighten it up because that can make things hard for you guys to see. This right here is a pumpkin pie farm. One of our other server players, a gentleman named Tyrogue, he is, or made the comment that it was inefficient, and he's right. So I went through and implemented, for the pumpkin side anyway, this works not quite like a bud switch, but it's pretty immediate. It harvests a lot faster, and we can actually start stockpiling pumpkins again. Something that we couldn't do before. Eggs always stockpile, and actually the sugarcane is starting to stockpile too because it's on a faster timer. So folks can come in, make themselves a stack of pumpkin pie and head out into the world. They can also come over here to this other corner where we have, alright, apparently Swanky Chicken wants another Swanky Chicken. Wow, there was a creeper. He just exploded in my face. Alright, this right here is a community farm where we've got some crops growing. A lot of new players will come in, pick themselves up a couple of items. Let me turn on mob sounds. I can't hear them coming, so if they start sizzling in my ear, I'll know they're here now. But we've got pumpkins, melons, wheat on both sides, potatoes and carrots down the middle. Periodically, someone will come through, replace the hose, replace some seeds, throw in some bone meal to help folks out. So you can pick up a couple things that you need and kind of head out and start your own farm. This last building here was designed by one of the server officers, KD, and she's built a library, which was kind of cool. She spawned in some librarians here, but we have the enchanting room, so you can actually do your enchanting. There's an anvil here that gets replaced regularly, and another enchanting room there. The rest of this is just for looks. Cute little seating areas with flowers. I thought that was always nice. So you sit quietly. But it gives you a place at spawn if you happen to have the levels in you here to go through, do some enchanting. Some folks actually trade, as you can see, with these villagers and unlock some of the trades, which is cool too. This one needs to be unlocked. And then we've got some arenas, some PvP stuff here at spawn, and let me go show that as well. I'm hoping that the rain goes away the next morning here. Working over this way, we have a whole district of PvP. Egg. This right here is a spleef arena. You can sleep, set your bed, spawn there, and you break out your shovel, and you and everyone else can fight to the death. There is lava underneath. Periodically, people will come in here groups at a time and spleef each other, which is, it's really funny to see the constant death screen on your window here. We have another PvP. This is King of the Ladder. Again, I don't know who built these, but they did a really good job. This King of the Ladder also starts off... Oh, I could have cut through. This King of the Ladder also has a bit of parkour involved. This is all lava at the bottom here with the King of the Ladder. So, yeah, there's 4 different spawn corners in this. Yellow, red, blue, and green, and everybody runs to the middle. Again, these get used periodically. They're here for the community. And then there's one more. This one over here, I believe, is the parkour competition one. How many? 6? It looks like 6 paths, which is really nice. But there's spawning areas. Somebody stole a bed. thief. Okay. But there's 6 areas, and it starts off rough. Real rough. From this platform to the cactus and on. No, I have not done it. No, I will not do it. Good luck to all you poor guys who do. In fact, that cactus... I bet there was a string on top of that cactus and somebody broke it. But from the half slab to the over the cactus, or at least on it, to the stair, to some fence posts. Let's see, I can't even see. Up to, you got to pick up a ladder on that side, it looks like. Up some platforms. Then across to another, to this ladder over here, and up, jumping from that platform over to this fence, or to this metal iron bar rather, and then across, clearing fire, cobwebs over soul sand over ice, is what that looks like to me. Some more hopping, and then finally to the end, and the person who gets to the end hits a button to designate them the winner. I've never seen this played, but it's my understanding that they played it when it was first built a lot, and there were so many deaths. Yeah, so many deaths. I keep hitting that control button instead of running. I mean to run. I think the day is getting lighter. I'm going to take a small break here and let the sun come out, or at least wait for the rain to pass. And, yeah. I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. And the sun is up, and the rain is gone. And as you can see, spawn's been pretty extensively built. Right there in the middle of the screen is the spawn hub, or rather where everyone shows up. And then right here is the pumpkin pie farm, the post office, Spleef Arena, King of the Ladder. We've got a few stores of note built by a few players, and we'll go check some of them out. This bridge was built by Gold, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe he built this area and this little stretch. He was the first to build off in this direction. You see his floating islands right here. One of those islands is his store. The other one is Zuggy's store. Zuggy is another one of the mods on the server. Over here is the store district. We actually have the area split up into districts based on what type of buildings should be there. The Diamond District is for stores, and of course every street is named after none other than a Pokemon. So this street right here is a Diamond one. First couple of stores here, we have KD, one of the officers. She sells horses and all of their accoutrement. Alf had this store. He was selling gold. I think he's buying it now. Not quite sure. Crazy Math took over the meat shop. It did belong to one guy. That guy left or passed it on to Crazy Math. So now he sells meat in bulk. He even has the store set up like a little, I don't know, like a little meat market, sort of. I love this build. I don't know who built it. Wait, there's a sign. Oh, it gets Saggy seal of approval. Saga Plus was one of the officers. He liked the build too, and so do I. It looks great. Looks fantastic. I think this is Epic Melon Miner. I think this is his tree. I wonder who built it. You would think it would be Epic Melon Miner. He is also another YouTuber. His channel link is at the bottom here. Paper, read info. Let's check it out. Written book. Nothing. It's just a written book. Plain blank book. Alrighty. Well, that's his shop. Cafe. And this is the Y Mart made by Y Wagner, which is really cool. Tyro went through both of these buildings in his tour of Spawn. We have here, is this the... Nope, that's a mini shop. Let's see. We've got Ant 1220 has a store. Oh, here we go. He sells wood, it looks like. Any type of wood costs 8 iron per stack. That's kind of nice. This right here is this... Well, it's a wool shop. Let's see whose it is. Donations here. Oh, Trofix and Teleteca. Yeah, that guy. That's their storefront. Got that building there. I started building a store myself, but I haven't really nailed down the details of how I want to lay it out. We've got some more builds over here. I'm going to look down just to kind of hide the glare a little bit. Get the sun behind me. Here we go. Oh, here's the corner where I was starting to work on the store. Don't know whose that is. This right here was the building. This is actually a longer plot. It was in spawn. We kind of have a general rule of thumb that the property should be like 20 by 20 if you're going to take and make a shop. This spot straddled two areas, diamond and gold, which gold is for player housing, diamond is for shopping. And so because it straddled it and it wasn't quite big enough to go 20 by 20, two 20 by 20s, it left like a little 8, 9, 10 block section over here. I got special permission to get the whole block. So it ends up being more like 20 by 27, 28, something along those lines. And we're still working out the details of it. I did start stockpiling some mats here. We're going to get underway with it. It's going to be a shop amongst other things. Let's see here. Go through spawn. I love that modern house, the roof lean-to house. That looks great. Wow, I don't know whose house that is, but the little fountain's a nice touch. Let's see. Uncompleted yet. Kryptonate's spawn house, which I guess is just his home. It is in the gold district, so that's player housing. Light Gazer. That's his little house. This was somebody's house. They set it up as entry to the left. I will read signs eventually. He set this up as a rail station, which was really nice. You just put a donation into the hopper here, and it opens the door, and you can go ride the rail line. The rail line, I think, runs north to south, if I remember running over it occasionally. Light Gazer had to inspect... Oh, this is Katie's spawn house. This was one of the first things she built. Let's see here. Not a whole lot else to show. I've pretty much shown everything already. There are a few other shops and houses here around the place. Oh, I definitely need to show this. This, I believe, is Fanboat's cactus house. It's not your average cactus house. It's a cactus house. Wait, what's this? Emerald Hill, reserved for the best of builders. You're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. I'm sure that sounds familiar, like a song or something. Yeah, a song. At any rate, here is Fanboat's cactus made of emerald. And it's got creepers inside. This is real. This is not free emerald. It's a free permaban. So people won't steal it. And it's full of creepers. I should definitely stay back. At any rate, sun is setting over town. And that's pretty much it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. And in the next episode, we'll be back to work at the base. See ya. Bye-bye.